Welcome to the Magic Darts Masters, event number 10 on the 2023 Championship Darts Circuit.
I'm going to go Captain Canada 7-5.
Okay.
7-5.
I'm not going to take that. I'm going to go Soldier.
Okay.
He's just been running so well. Comes off the stage of the Seniors Tour last weekend, and I think he just continues his run here.
That's fair.
His one victory was in Indiana this
83.
season, so that should also tell you a little something about that. He averaged 97 against JT Davis in that final in event number 3.
97.
But here we go. We're off and running. Leonard gets the start. You've also picked the person who hasn't won the bowl either. You got to stop doing that. There have been a lot of breaks of throat tonight on stream.
I'm wrong all the time.
I'm Sean Green, joined by Ryan George, the one who's wrong all the time.
There you go.
As we are
100.
rolling here in the second semifinal.
So you want to take a little trip through time with me, Sean?
Let's do it.
All right. So been given a little ditty of information going all the way back to 2015.
48.
Yes, sir.
So starting back 2015, this is their overall events, appearances, and their win percentage in event finals on the circuit.
57.
So 2015, DJ Sayre was 1 for 4
Action, 40.
in 8 events.
Jeez. That's ridiculous.
2016, Larry Butler was 4-0 in 8 overall events.
That sounds about right for Larry.
Yeah. 2017, Darren Young was 0 for 4 in
40.
8 overall events.
I got to do Darren like that.
I didn't do Darren like that. 2018, Darren Young rebounded, went 2 for 3, 2 and 3 rather.
44.
So
And
back-to-back years, he's
Yeah.
batted 500
Yep.
in finals.
Yep. And then Matt Campbell, 2019, went 2 and 2 in 10. And then Darren Young came roaring back in 2019, went 3 and 2 in 10.
60.
2023, Stowe was 3 and 1 out of 10, and then Alex is TBD, but you know,
He's now
currently
2 and 2 with
currently
a
2 and 2, and 1 to be
140.
determined.
Yep.
Leonard, you require
So what you're trying to tell me
170.
is that no one has made 6 finals appearances
Oh, will I write the story?
in one season. So Spellman's going to try and do that the rest of this weekend.
We have to get Peter to add a new chapter.
Look at this. Bullseye for the 170.
129.
Oh, just on the
Jake
outside.
required 80.
So Jake MacMillan, 65 left. Tried to go for the big number, doesn't get it. So Gates is going to get a look at the 41. That 170 attempt put a little pressure on
Leonard
Jake
required
MacMillan, and it
41.
happened to bother. 9 for 32. That is dead center of the 9, so I expect this to go.
Gage
Yeah.
on the first leg. Leonard Gates.
20 dart hole to throw for
Second
Leonard
leg
out the
is
gates,
Jake
but
first game on.
that was no pun intended, by the way.
right.
But he gets the job done.
And for the record, these guys are really, really
59.
boring in their head-to-head, seeing as they've never played each other in the CDC.
Well, 0 for 0 means there's a first time for everything.
That's fair.
Well, let's
60.
look at how they have performed this evening. If DCTV
58.
loads in time for me to not have to break it down. Hey, there you go. Thanks a lot.
There you go.
Ridiculous.
58.
Leonard's averaging an 81.87, and Jake MacMillan is right behind him at an 81.19. That being said, we saw Leonard pick that up in the last match that he
140.
played.
Absolutely.
But we can argue Jake did the same thing.
Well, yeah, and Jake was all timing too. He
100.
picked his moments to take a stab at, David Cameron and landed all the punches.
Well, Jake MacMillan in the top 16, remember,
58.
was up 4-1.
Right.
Ended up going 5-5 and winning that last late decider that got him to this point. Leonard almost lost in the first round.
Yeah.
123.
Won a last late decider to continue on.
Yep.
So their roads have had some adversity in it.
Why does it feel like
60.
Gates is trying to
Leonard,
hop
you
on
require 160.
Jake's back like he's a backpack when he's back there?
Gates is trying to take out 160.
Well,
Almost
of
took out the
course.
170. Tops left for Leonard Gates. And he
Gage
hits
on
the big
second leg.
160, the
Leonard
highest
Gates.
finish of the day.
Third leg is Leonard to throw first.
And that is a 2-0 lead
on.
for Leonard Gates and a break a throw on Jake MacMillan.
42.
Right now, the Winter Soldier is defeating Captain Canada in the Civil War.
We are getting sued.
33.
Might as well go full tilt now.
Hey, they're just nicknames. What can you do?
Names. Although winter in Houston is not going to be that cold.
No. No, it's still warm in Houston in the winter.
140.
That's probably why he lives there.
Probably.
Jake MacMillan.
180.
Big 180 of his own.
Listen to that call. It's got to be the Philly in him that gives him that call.
I think Kevin's not actually from Philadelphia. He lives in Philadelphia.
Okay. Well, he's adopted the Philadelphian way.
58.
Like you do. I know just having friends from Philadelphia. I now say use guys and water.
99.
It's gross.
It happens. There's no R in wash. But there needs to be
I would never say wash.
Right, but there needs to be a treble in this visit,
60.
but there's not.
Well, Jake
you
sets
require
up the
124.
attempt of the 170 if Leonard doesn't take out the 124. Based on what Leonard's been doing, though. 14. Bullseye. And based on what
Gage
Leonard's
third
been
leg.
doing,
Leonard Gates.
another huge checkout for Leonard
Fourth leg
Gates.
is Jake to throw first.
Takes
Okay.
a 3-0 lead. His finishing has been phenomenal.
So
97.
aside from the first leg, if he goes the rest of the way with 10-plus checkouts, just forget about it. Just call it a night. Just, yeah.
60.
Man.
Typically, that would be the case.
Man.
Well, our sponsor for this match is Hitcore.
45.
Hitcore is a brand new live and on-demand streaming entertainment platform that delivers concerts, comedy, and more on your mobile device or computer. Check it out at www.hitkor.com today. Hitcore. That's where the action is.
It is definitely where the action
100.
is.
I made up that tagline. That was not part of the ad read.
I'm with it. I'm here for you, bud. You could have said that's where flamingos stand, and I'd have been there.
55.
I got your back like that.
Jake doing well in this leg.
49.
And on the reverse side, Leonard, after 9 darts, still on 341. But
100.
he just stacks them on top there.
$59.
Leonard can put some pressure on this 151. He's going to put a lot of pressure on the 151.
139. Jake, you require 151.
Well, if Jake doesn't take out this 151, Leonard's definitely in his range for checkouts. This one easier than other ones he's done.
60. Leonard, you require 102.
See if he goes bull or treble 14. Try to go treble 14 route.
54. Jake, you require 91.
This 91 has to go for Jake MacMillan.
Trip 17, right?
He tried to go the bullseye route just to
Okay.
ensure a look at it. Unfortunately, it did not work out for him.
51. Leonard, you require
Leaves tops
48.
just in case he does come back. Double 16. Ooh, now double 9.
That got awkward in a hurry.
What's really awkward is that I knew exactly that math right out the gate because I've hit double 7 so often shooting at double 16.
Well, you know.
Leonard apparently doesn't miss it.
Apparently not, because he's like, wait a minute. It's like AOL download.
He doesn't believe Kevin. I wouldn't either.
Oh, man.
Double 9. That would have been impressive if he would have hit it at that point.
After all that, yeah.
Jake, you require 40.
Tops for Jake MacMillan to hold his throw and get the first leg on the board for him.
Get on the board, bud.
He needs this double 10. And he
30.
doesn't get it. You see the shake of the
Leonard
head. He
requires
knows that that is an opportunity lost. Double 9 for Leonard Gates, and he hits
shot
it.
Fourth leg. Leonard Gates.
A
Fifth leg
22
is Leonard to throw first.
dart break of throw is a gift
Game on.
in the CDC this season.
You know what I've noticed? I think Gates has had one of those in both matches now.
Mm-hmm. And he takes advantage of him and just
100.
runs from there. Up 4-0 on Jake MacMillan early on in this. He's over halfway to another finals appearance. It would only be his second
100.
final appearance of the year, which is kind of a shocking stat.
85.
But he is on the three-peat for the senior circuit, so
He does win everything over there.
60.
Sorry, David Cameron, but
We gotta do David like that.
I didn't do it to him.
Well, this is the Magic Darts Masters,
140.
brought to you by A2ZDarts.com. And you can take advantage of their Win More Zanatti sale, ending soon, September 13th. Just click the banner on their
140.
homepage to get 10% off the Zanatti range, or check out the new Red Panda Fit Flights from Cosmo over at A-ZDarts.com.
96.
96, a great setup there for Gates to leave 80 after 12.
99.
99
Leonard
there from Jake
require 80.
MacMillan. Leaves 102 if he gets a chance at it. 20 for tops.
60.
Jake, we'll get a look at this
require
102. Trouble 14. Not going to happen. So Gates will return with double
43.
10
Leonard, you require
to take a
20.
5-0 lead. And the
Game
soldier
shot, fifth
continues to
leg.
march
Leonard
along.
Gates. Sixth leg is
I'm
Jake to throw
feeling for
first.
Jake MacMillan
Game
right
on.
now. Like, he's not throwing badly. He's just not throwing well like he did earlier.
I would tell you that a 74 average for him is badly for him.
140.
Okay, that's fair.
And I think he would agree with that. And I think that's where his frustration really lies, because Gates' 84.44 isn't as high as Gates can throw, which in
60.
Jake's mind means that Gates is giving him opportunities, and he's just not taking them.
Right. He's not really fighting him.
57.
And for Alex Spellman, the problem is that Gates is leaving some in the tank for him in this final.
100.
That's going to be bonkers.
This isn't over till it's over, but it's getting closer and closer.
59.
It's about the time Gates just puts in a big scoring visit.
59.
That last dart looked like a no-look out of him. I think it's just the way he threw it. I think he felt himself kind of short-arm it a little bit and
Yeah.
tried to finish it
59.
after the fact.
He pulled off of it.
And again, Jake getting opportunities from Leonard and just going trebleless.
132.
Big 1-3-2 from Gates to leave the 150. He does like bowls.
40. Leonard, you require 150.
I'm just saying.
He does.
No, he went down.
42.
Threw
Jake,
those
you
darts
require
pretty quick.
146.
Think he's trying to get through this to get on to the next one? You think he's thinking about the end of it already? I mean, I'd
Well,
hope
he can't
not.
do that yet.
94.
Not yet.
Now, this is
Leonard,
for
you
another
require
ton-plus checkout for Leonard Gates.
Maybe he just wants another 10-plus checkout.
He's hit a 160. He's hit a 124. And he's going to look at a 108 just on the
76.
outside.
Jake, you require 52.
Jake, another chance to get the first leg on the board. Is that in the 5? It was. So one dart at it,
36.
and that's not
Leonard,
what
you
he was
require
looking to do there.
32.
So Gates another advantage to make it 6-0. That's a great marker.
Game
And there it
shot,
is.
sixth leg. Leonard Gates.
Man,
Seven.
Gates
leg
up
is
6
Leonard to
to
throw first.
nothing on Jake MacMillan.
Game on.
I feel like I did this to Captain Canada. I rolled with him, and look what happened. Gates is just doing Gates things, though, man. It's just
57.
Yeah, Jake taking an extra second here. Wondering what the heck's gone on here and why am I averaging 73? And it's It's just
84.
tough to stay in it when this is going on. But
Yeah, it's tough.
you
to
know
be
he's going
positive.
to.
It's tough to sit there and be like, everything's okay, everything's fine, we're not on fire.
81.
What was that last art?
I think it was at the 18s. I think he just short-armed it a little bit.
59.
The toughest part for Jake is that he knows that he's been working really hard to get to these checkouts, and then he's just been kind of blowing those opportunities too. So what's
59.
the point of even scoring well? It's a lot of doubt.
99.
And Leonard's just able to play free for a very long time if he wants to.
60.
But this is looking more and more likely that we're going to have an Alex Spellman-Leonard Gates finals here in the Magic
57.
Darts Masters weekend number 4 and event number 10 on the road to the Continental Cup Tour Finals.
140.
Nice 140 from Gates, and again, he does it perfectly timed.
Just to take the wind out of those sails.
And you can see
47. Leonard, you require 104.
MacMillan just kind of threw those darts. Gates is going to get a look at it. Tops for the match.
64. Jake, you require
He has to expect that he's going to
155.
return with Jake on the 155, and he will return. And Jake just trying to get rid of those darts as quick as
57.
possible.
Leonard, you require 40.
Been
Soldier
there, man.
marches
shot
on to the
And a
finals.
match. Leonard
7-0
Gates.
victory for Leonard Gates over Jake MacMillan. I want to point out that Jake MacMillan did a lot of work tonight to get right back into the top 16 talk on the Continental Cup. So while he can be upset about that finals and everything along those lines, he did his job today, and he now has a great shot the rest of this weekend to make the top 16.